problem. Here's a solution.
What this person's referring to is something called the Corsi-Rosenthal box.
I'm also a mechanical engineer. I have horrible allergies because I'm in Southeast Michigan right now. I have a box fan, so let's make this. First thing I'm doing is measuring the box fan. You want to make sure it's like 20 by 20 or something that's good and workable and has filters that are the same size like these. And then I got 2 of them because I'm using 2 filter sides on my box. And I also have these little register filters. Now I want to stick this guy up against this dresser in the corner here. Now because of that, I can actually skip and only use 2 filters instead of 4. Now you could probably skip a filter on any side that's adjacent to a wall. Because of that, you can actually make this design a little modular, and I'll show you how to do that. Most of the instructions I found online for these say to use the box that your box fan came in. I don't have that anymore. I bought this a few years ago. What I'm going to do instead is use this cardboard box from Home Depot that was, I think it's 16 by 21, and it's the medium size, and it'll work just fine if I cut it up. Now I cut this box in half so that I could have an angled corner like this, where each side is one of the 21-inch longer sides, and that'll allow me to put the 20-inch filters on the other 2 sides to complete the cube. It'll make more sense when I show it in place. If you look here, the cardboard is about the same size as the box fan, so that means the front and that left side will be filters, and then the box fan will actually be resting on the top. So what I gotta do now is cut this cardboard to make it 20 inches tall, and then attach the filters on the side. I'm also going to take my scrap cardboard and add it on the bottom to make it a flat cardboard surface so that it's not just sucking up dust out of the floor and spreading it in my bedroom. Here I'm actually using my filters to measure the cardboard to see how much I need to cut off so that it all fits together. It's also very important that you duct tape the inside so that it's all flush and there aren't any air gaps for unfiltered air to get through on the inside. I went really overkill with the duct tape here. Do as much as you feel comfortable with and as much as you have, duct tape for. And don't forget you have to connect the 2 panels together, so I'm duct taping the other side together. And I also do this on the outside and on the bottom, but I don't show this in the video, I don't think. Here's where I'm using those scraps from where I cut the cardboard to make a little panel for the bottom. I also put some register filters in to hit the gaps. We're actually almost done. So what you got to do next is check this little airflow arrow on the filter and make sure that that's pointing into the box. So these are lined up so that those arrows are pointing in towards the box. Then we'll just duct tape this all in place and I'll add the box fan at the end. Now it's time for Who's That Pokemon? It's Vaporeon! Or it's this air filter I made. I placed this fan on top here, and the most important thing is that it's blowing up and out of this box. So when I plug it in, I have it set to already be on. When I plug it in, it's blowing air out. That is like super important for this. As you can see, it's really simple and fits in the corner here. Since I already had a box fan, which is about $20, it was about $15 in supplies on top of that. So $35 for this. Really easy. Follow if you like this. And let me know if you make this design.